know what you're thinking. You're looking at me and saying to yourself, average guy. Normal human being, nothing out of the ordinary. Well, that's what I thought too. For lots of years, and boy, was I wrong. Sometimes I look back and I think I always really knew the truth about myself underneath. It's like sometimes in the mornings I'll be looking at the mirror and I'll get this weird feeling as if what I was looking at wasn't what I was really looking at. Or else, I'd be standing in a crowd of people at the party, and I had this idea as if I'm standing in a huge, empty space, and there was no one around me for miles. Episodes of vestation, if you know this beautiful word. And then one day, I had a mystical experience. I was walking down the Lex over the 30s when I go by this office supply shop. Just crummy little place, but I turn and I look and I see Olivetti model 250 electrical typewriter. Are you familiar with this particular model? Have you seen the old Olivetti 250? Well, let me tell you. It is sublime. The line, the shape, the slant of the keyboard. It's all there. It's the thing of beauty. Anyway, I'm standing there looking at this thing, and it's like I recognize it from someplace. It's like I'm looking at family somehow. It's like I'm seeing long-lost older brother for the first time. And then I realize, that's me. That's me right there. That thing at the window is exactly what I feel like on the inside. The same lines, the same shape, the same aesthetic. And what I realized was, I'm a typewriter! No, really? A typewriter. All those years, I thought I was a human being. On the inside, I was Olivetti 250 with automatic correctability. And you know what? I can't even type. Needless to say, this revelation came as a shock. But suddenly I realized, how come I always got off with big words like vestation, or phenomenological, or subcutaneous? Words are what typewriter's all about, right? Problem is, it can be a very lonely thing being a typewriter in a world of human beings. Here I am being replaced by word processors every day. Who needs a typewriter anymore? Here, I finally figure out what I really am. And I'm an antique already. And here's my love life, which is problematical to say the least. Difficulties involved in a typewriter finding a suitable partner at this part of town is fairly prodigious. Well, at least now I know. At least now I know how come I love not just sex. No, sex is everywhere. But the touch. Being touched and touching. Being touched is part of nature and purpose of typewriters. That's how we express ourselves and a human along with us. Hands on the keyboard. The right touch and fire away. Yeah, women's hands. That's practically the first thing I notice. Nicely shaped set of fingers. Good manicure. No hangnails. Soft skin. I'm not a finger fetishist or anything, you understand? You have a pretty nice pair of hands there yourself. That's what I noticed. That's how come I stepped over to talk to you. I know that all sounds pretty loony and everything, but you understand, I've never told this to anyone before. Somehow I felt like I could trust you. And what? I beg your pardon? I don't understand. You were not a girl? Of course you're a girl. You're a beautiful girl. You're actually what? You're actually a piece of paper? 10-pound bond? Ivory tinted? You are cotton fiber. Nice to meet you.